What is going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of Live with Signed by Superstars. Today our guest is none other than the $1 million talent himself, Matt Riddle. That's what I say.
What's up,
the $1 million talent.
Thanks, dude.
Yes, I have always said that. I've been an advocate of yours for a very long time. I've always loved your work in the ring, and I'm glad you're here today.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Guys, if you're tuning in, we have lots of products for you guys to order on our main website that you're already on. We've got a bunch of 8x10s, we got 11x14s, we got 16x20s, hats, figures, Funkos, and Matt has brought from his past WWE ring-worn outfits that we're going to auction off today as well. So we're going to start off with some mail order that some customers had sent in for you, and then we'll get started right on that. And then, guys, you can order right now anything you want on the website for Matt to sign. All right, we're going to sign this in purple paint pen.
Got it.
Cool. Guys, you can ask Matt questions in the chat. Anything you want to ask Matt, we will ask him. And this is for you, Brett Ramsey. Thank you, Brett. All right, we got another one for Brett. Lime green paint pen.
Yeah.
Somebody said congratulations on your new kid.
Oh, thank you, little Matthew. Lime green?
Yep.
Beautiful. Well, this is fun.
Oh, it's very easy. What's up, everyone, and Rob? What's up, Blake? What's up, Justin? All right, this is going to be for Nick Ladoris. Any color you want to sign that one in.
Ooh, I'll keep the green going.
Yep. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you.
Oh, he also
Nick.
wants you to write bro on there.
Oh.
Yep.
It's a given. You're going to get a bro.
Yeah. What's up, Corey? If you guys have any questions, feel free. This one we're going to do, what's Nick one on this one? Blue paint pen. And this one we're going to sign your name and bro.
Yeah. Blue paint pen.
All right. This is for Tammy Emery. And for a card, what do you think? Paint pen or just a Sharpie? For just a...
I usually do blue Sharpie.
Okay, we can do blue Sharpie.
Blue Sharpie.
Yep.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Somebody would like to know what it's like working with Sammy and Kevin.
Sammy and Kevin are really nice people. They're nice guys. They're really good at wrestling. Yeah, I mean, I've always enjoyed them. I don't know if they always enjoy me, but that is what it is. I would say the only thing is it's sometimes difficult to get that match put together sometimes, but the match always comes out beautiful. It's always great. It's always exciting. So I do enjoy working with them for sure. They're good guys.
This one is just going to be for Tammy Emery. Any color you prefer. We're just going to sign her figure. Tammy, this is your figure.
Let's go red. Beautiful.
Right. Somebody would like to know, what are your thoughts on the Randy Orton return?
I love Randy. He looks incredible. He's killing it.
He's jacked.
I think the only thing I was upset on the day of his return, somebody else made a really big return. This guy, you know, I think it's more like this. He's just in the world. But
I agree.
But at the end of the day,
that's going viral.
Yeah, Randy's awesome. He's put his time, and he's been on more Raws, more pay-per-views, more everything than anybody. And honestly, he was the greatest tag partner I ever had. He was amazing, and yeah, I'm happy for him. I'm happy the surgery went well. He's bigger, stronger, healthier, and he's back. So very proud of him.
All right, this is going to be for Steven Maurer. We're going to do one glove in blue paint pen. Mm-hmm. And for that one, we're going to write Deep Waters.
Oh, throwback.
There you go.
And now on this, do we do the glove?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fine. Thank you, Steven Maurer. That's for that glove that he's doing now.
Deep Waters. Yeah.
Somebody would like you to say hello, Blake.
Hello, Blake.
All right, this one is going to be done in green paint pen. And he wants you to write bro. Joe, can you chuck this in the trash so the dog doesn't get it? Thanks, dude. All right. Lime green paint pen. Let's see who this is for. Probably Alexander Martin. Joe, this does have a name on there. Lime green paint pen. Let's see. We'll do that. Let's see if this one is Murphy, buddy. Let's see, Murphy, Michael Murphy. Any color in paint pen?
I love the lime green. Beautiful.
All right, this is gonna be for Alexander Martin, and we're gonna do this in green paint pen. And to my biggest fan, Bro. All right, is there any other pieces around here, or the scooter?
Screws right here.
Okay, we'll do the scooter next.
Got those two. Those photos.
All of these?
No, those. These? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, these are all for Brett. Okay, in white. All right, we'll do the scooter now for Brett Ramsey. He said any color but black.
Well, let's get a look at this scooter though.
Custom
look at this
made.
custom job, dude. You know, I didn't even have one this nice in the E. But hey, what are you gonna do? So anything but black.
Yeah.
All right. Paint pen on this, or do we use a normal marker?
I would do paint pen, wouldn't you, Mike?
Paint pen.
Yeah, I would do
Paint pen.
paint pen.
Paint pen.
I'm thinking maybe white. Pop on that.
Yeah, white would be good. Hey, Matt, always loved your work. Hope you're doing good.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm doing fantastic. It was a very successful weekend. You know, first weekend back, and
Was this your first weekend working again?
it was my first. I decided not to work until the new year. You
Right,
know,
that makes
and,
sense.
And yes. Oh, look at that.
You are good.
All right, these are going to be all in white for Blake Ramsey.
Yeah. Look at that guy.
Does Matt think he will fight again in MMA? It's interested in bare knuckle. Somebody would like to know that.
I've been in touch with bare knuckle guys, and I've been in touch with other MMA organizations. Not the UFC, of course, not yet at least. But things are looking good. But right now, I'm just focusing on wrestling because the thing with fights, I have 4 kids, and if a fight falls through, I don't get paid. And if I train for 3 months and then I don't get that payday, I'm going to be in a really deep hole.
Yeah.
So right now I'm focusing more on wrestling, but if the right fight for the right money comes along, I'm going to snag it because I definitely want to get back in the ring or cage again. And I would love to do it in 2024.
With your past history with Dana, you think you could rectify things and make things right again?
I think there's money to be had on the table if I were to fight. I mean, he let this guy fight there, and he didn't know how. So I'm pretty sure he would allow me to come back if I could make some cheddar for him.
Exactly, and you know you're a money guy. You're
Where
the
do you
$1 million
think here?
guy. These are all white.
Up here.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. These are all for you, Brett Ramsey. These are your pieces.
Yeah, Brett.
So we also have those cards, Joe. I have cards for Dan.
Right here. Right
Okay,
here. I got
we'll
right
do
here.
them next. All right. Yep, we're gonna auction some stuff off. Joe, if you want to give us one of the auction pieces now, we can start that off.
Rob.
Yeah, we could. You want to start off with an outfit or the sandals? What do you want? Okay.
Just gonna make these buy it now, or are you doing auctions on these?
Somebody said if they ever made a remake of Dazed and Confused, Riddle would be a great addition to the movie.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot.
No, we didn't bring any scooters in. Unfortunately, I didn't think of that. All right.
Scooters, there's a lot of overhead with the scooter.
Yeah.
There's no reason why I didn't have a custom one in WWE.
Somebody said congratulations on your incredible match with Jacob Fatu.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Oh, such a great match.
Yeah, I would have to say I love all, regardless of storylines, I really do like all the members of the Bloodline, but I have to say, and it's not a knock against any of them, Jacob Fatu, the Samoan Werewolf, is probably the best wrestler out of the group. He's really good. He's really intense. He's strong. He can agile. He can do everything, and he's an athlete. Yeah, he's great.
He's believable too.
Yes,
He's a monster.
That movie does off the rope, and then he does the flip.
it's great.
Incredible.
Guys, check out this outfit. This is his return to Raw right after WrestleMania. So if you go back and watch that Monday Night Raw show, this is what Matt wore to the ring.
I hit a bro Derek on The Miz while wearing this. It was pretty
Come on, Rob,
sweet.
do it.
And then
Rob.
I'm pretty sure I had a lot of other TV matches in it as well. But, you know, everything kind of blurs together when you wrestle 4 times a week.
So guys, if you win an auction and you win the piece, we'll have him write whatever you want on there, have sign his name and write ring worn and the date or whatnot. So we're going to start this outfit at $1,000, guys. Opening bid for this outfit will be $1,000, and it is ring worn. So, all right.
No, Matt, you got to do it.
yeah.
We're going to go ahead and put this on the side, guys. This will be the first auction that we are doing. There you go, bro.
Beautiful.
All right. Did Matt buy the punk shirt? No, I gave it to him complimentary. We might even sign this and auction it off.
Yeah, if somebody wants me to sign this, and I just wanted to wear this for the show.
Yeah.
Because I just did. Oh, what was that?
That's money coming in.
Oh, wow.
You're the $1 Million Man.
Yeah,
the new
sick.
$1 Million Man.
Rob.
Yes. All right. Well, let's do all the cards for Dan.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do these in paint pen.
Beautiful.
What's up, Ra? What's up, Dave?
And what color do they want them?
I think any color
Yeah.
that you prefer.
I think
What do you think?
green.
We'll, yeah,
looks
green
good.
will be
the
good.
green looks great.
Yeah, pop's good.
Yeah. Yep, throw that one back in the mix.
If you guys have any questions, definitely add them to the chat. We'll ask away. How much for the ring worn slippers? Elena, we'll show them next. I'll show them actually right now. We're going to start these off, and these are ring worn many, many times, including this past weekend.
You can see the wear and tear. Also, they're limited edition because there's only been one
There you
pair
go.
made, and they're the warm fuzzy ones for winter.
There you go.
And honestly, you could probably like throw some cleaner on there and wear them yourself afterwards. But there has been some wear and tear.
Guys, we're going to start the sandals off, the flip-flops at $500.
What size are they?
I don't know.
Large.
So yeah, man, $500 to flip-flops. Opening bid will be $500. Somebody would like to know your favorite match in the WWE.
Favorite match? There's a couple favorites, but I'd say my favorite match has to be when me and Randy defended the tag team championships at WrestleMania, and I hit that sweet springboard RKO off the top, and then Randy finished the match by hitting an RKO on Gable for the 1, 2, 3. It was a magical night. It was a magical night, you know. And then me and Randy hung out on his bus and just watched the rest of the show, just chilling. It was sweet.
All right, this one we're going to do for Cole Peterson, and we're just going to sign it.
Beautiful.
Somebody asked what your dream opponent would be on the indie scene.
Oh, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. I feel like I'll have the opportunity getting them, knowing my relationship with New Japan and then working with MLW. I got a feeling I'll get every match I want. But I don't know. It's hard. I feel like if I choose one, other people are going to feel better.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't you say me? And I'm going to be like, well, you know.
Yeah, this one's to Blake.
Uh-huh.
Bro, keep it cool. Blake, this is your piece. Thank you, Blake. What's up, Glenn? Is there anybody in the UFC you would want to fight now? Asking Balra Chahal.
Oh, UFC fight? I mean, you know, I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, I feel like I'd match up very well against a lot of the welterweights. The only thing is I don't want to cut back down to welterweight.
Right.
So I think middleweight would be my spot, or 205, but I'd probably go down to middleweight. And I think the fight I'd want there, and I feel like my wrestling's really good. Like, I had like some of the best takedown defense and everything else when I fought in the UFC. And plus my takedown percentages were very high. So I think I'd like to fight a lot of their strikers like Izzy and guys like that. Guys that
we're going to write to Mike. To Michael, sorry.
Sure. Michael.
You got it. Michael Van Summeren, this is for you.
Thanks, bro.
Would you ever consider going to AEW?
Yeah, you know, honestly, I felt like a lot of the talent when I got released were going to try to do that. And I kind of wanted to think outside the box. And I also wanted to maybe not rush right back into doing TV matches again, because TV's a lot different than wrestling on pay-per-view or wrestling on the indies. Like, there's commercial breaks, there's this, they cut times, they change a lot of things. You really don't get to
Display your art?
yeah. So for me, I feel like right now, New Japan, I can display my art. MLW, I can display my art. The Indies, I can display my art. And I'm not under such a crunch of time or requirements. You know, I have a lot more freedom. I see somebody write Josh Alexander. I wrestled him years ago in Canada, and I would love the rematch because I think he's in 10 times the shape. I know he had the neck injury there for a minute, and me and Josh Alexander and myself, I think would put on one stellar performance. And TNA isn't out of the picture either, you know? It's just, I know there's certain things I want to do. I really want to work in Japan, and I made that a priority, you know?
This one we're going to do to Nico on the left side.
To Nico.
Yep. Nico. Yep. And then the original bro, and then your name. Thank you, Nico. Giano. Any stories with Jeff Cobb?
I do have some stories with Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb. Well, did I write something else on that?
Nope. It was just the to Nico, the original bro.
The original bro. Let me write the OG bro.
Guys, if you just tuned in, we have plenty of things for you guys to order. We do have, somebody asked if we have any rolling papers. They are on the website. You could order them on the website to get signed.
Yeah. So story with Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb is, one, he's incredibly strong. And he is the sweetest, nicest person. For somebody that strong, you would think you'd have to be mean. But Jeff Cobb is one of the nicest people, and he's probably one of the best tag partners I ever had. Him, Pete, and Randy, top 3 tag partners I've ever had in my entire life. And I would love to work with Jeff Cobb again, either against him or with him. And I might have that opportunity in New Japan.
This one is for Gerald Holtz. We're going to do it in yellow paint pen. Yep. And you're going to write, love you, Jerry, and then sign your name. Thank you, Gerald.
Gerry.
You got it, yep.
Yeah. Love you.
The last one for Nico, I might have to do it again. It was in blue.
It was
I messed
G.
up.
It was G, right?
For this,
Jerry.
Yeah, J. Love you, Jerry. I'm sorry. Jerry.
Jerry.
Yep.
Sweet.
Did I do it in the wrong color, Mike?
Yeah, you gave me a different name too.
Nico?
Gerald.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take that one back.
That's Nico.
Okay, so we're going to do this one over. I messed up. We're going to do it in blue Sharpie. Yeah, you wanted a Sharpie. Sorry about that, Nico. So, Fred, the price on the flip-flops, we are auctioning these off. We're starting it at $500. $500 opening bid, guys. They are ring worn from the WWE. He wore them the other night in MLW, and I'll sign whatever you want on there. All right, Chris Whitty, 16 by 20 photo, Joe. Need one of those.
That's a big one.
There you go, Chris Whitty. This one we're going to rate the original bro, whatever color you want.
Definitely.
Somebody said, looking forward to your match with Rob Van Dam March the 9th, which is going to be amazing. You guys have never worked singles, right?
We've never worked. We've only done a promo backstage once with him, myself, and the great Khali. And what color are we doing this?
Any color you prefer. Yep.
White boy. Am I making out, or I just read the original bro?
The original bro, and then just your name. Yeah. Yep. Do we? Yeah, you can order right on the website. Corey Helmericks, you can order right now on the website, not on here. Somebody had a question. Did WWE ever ask you to wear boots?
I wouldn't have worked there if they did. That was one of my things when I started. I didn't want to wear shoes, and even when I started working at the Performance Center, they wanted me to wear shoes when I practice, and I was like, I don't wear them when I do MMA or practice. I don't want to get that wrong feel.
Right.
Then I believe the doctors came in the next day to explain to everybody the importance of being clean and hygiene, how you barefooted wrestlers better be careful because get these diseases. And I raised my hand. I go, can we also start putting cleaning mats before the rings? Because all you guys taking dumps upstairs in your wrestling boots and then coming back in the ring with us, you're the ones actually spreading disease. I wear flip-flops outside the ring, then I get barefoot when I get in the ring. It's actually more respectful than any of you. And when I brought that up, the doctors shut up. They realized they were wrong, and that was that. And they never said a word again.
That's awesome. I need a hat, Joe, from right over there. This is going to be for Adam Dombrowski.
Ooh.
Right here.
The limited edition 420 bro hat.
There you go, guys. You can order this on the website. We're going to rate to Adam.
To Adam.
From the King of Bros.
Yeah. On the top, right?
Yeah,
right
the rim would be cool.
To Adam. And what was the rest?
The King of Bros, yep.
The King
How's it like working Kofi Kingston?
Oh, he's awesome.
All right.
Kofi's awesome. So is Xavier Woods. They're great people to work with. They're fun. They make things easy.
Need a elite figure, Mike, for Anthony Desmond. Somebody said in New Japan, you start up the 420 Club, go against the Bullet Club.
Ooh, I've read a lot of things, and I think the 420 bro probably won't make it to Japan. I don't think it's.
Oh yeah, you don't want to go to jail for a long time.
Exactly, and honestly, regardless of what people think, I've never been arrested. I've never been arrested. I don't have a criminal record or anything else. So I'm going to keep it that way, regardless of what people think. I'm going to keep it that way, and that's what we're going to do. So
Yellow.
420, bro, stays in America. Maybe Canada, maybe Mexico. They get a different bro.
Mexico would work.
Okay.
We're just going to sign your name on here.
Beautiful.
Joe, it says add Fun Pro. What's that mean?
No, don't worry about that.
Okay. Let's see. I need a Funko. This one we're going to do in blue paint pen, and this is going to be for Isaac Lopez, but we're not putting his name on there.
Also,
Yep.
I had another story for Jeff Cobb. So one time we were sharing a hotel room in Chicago, and I had an earlier flight than Jeff. Yeah, I had an earlier flight than Jeff, and I slept through it. But I didn't sleep through it enough. I woke up like 30 minutes before it was going to take off. So I woke up, and when I realized I wasn't going to make it to the airport, I started screaming. But I also forgot Jeff was in my room. So I'm like, ah, like screaming. And then Jeff just wakes up and he's terrified. Like, what's happening? What's wrong? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I missed my flight. Go back to sleep, Jeffrey.
That's awesome. We're going to do green paint pen for this one. This is going to be for Eric Ross. You're just going to sign your name on it.
Perfect.
Yeah, guys, we are doing pre-orders. You can order everything on our website right now. We have 8x10s, 11x14s, figures, Funkos, hats, 16x20s, and we're auctioning stuff off as well. All right, next up is a Funko in green paint pen. This is going to be for Renee and Alicia Mosley, but we're just signing your name.
Beautiful.
Any good stories on The Undertaker? Did he ever give you advice? You need a sticker, Mike, from that one.
One time, I'm decent friends with Damian Priest, and he was invited to a big man class with The Undertaker. I'm not a big man, so I was not invited. So I was, I felt bad, because I wasn't invited, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to go. Well, unfortunately, I went out the night before and had a couple too much, and I still made it to the class, and I just kind of wanted to see The Undertaker and say hi, and then leave. And when I went to leave, he goes, "Where are you going? You can come. You can learn with the big guys." And I was like, very hungover, and it was a very rough experience to, maintain myself in that environment. But yeah. And then The Undertaker one other time showed up to, Newcastle, and I got a knock on my door, and I'm like, "What?" And they go, "Undertaker's down in the bar." I goes, "Okay." He goes, "You have to come down and take a shot of Jack Daniels with him." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then we all went down, and
That's awesome. Arlen Mutu, that was yours, the last one. This is for Ed Jones, and we're just signing your name on this one.
green, okay?
Yeah, green's fine. Any color you want. That's cool.
Beautiful.
Olivia said hello.
Hi, Olivia.
All right. I need another action figure for Benjamin Schlink. This one we're going to write BKO, the original bro.
BKO.
Yeah, maybe he meant RKO, Joe?
It's got to be.
Yeah, it's got to. Okay.
BKO?
RKO, the original bro.
Yeah.
Burger King, your Burger King order.
Somebody would like to know if you would ever tour Winnipeg up in Canada.
I sure would. I'm actually going to be up in Canada this summer. There's a lot of good shows that
Right.
draw really well. And I've been talking to my one buddy, James, who wrestles up there as well. And we've been setting a couple things up. I think I have one already scheduled for June in Quebec, but I know I'm doing one in Winnipeg as well. So,
All right, this one we're just going to sign your name. This is for Paul Leslie.
cool.
Yep, we're just going to sign your name. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
What are the chances of you working with Bill Goldberg 2024? And after that altercation that was in the hallway, did you guys ever talk it out, or pretty much nah?
I don't want to give too much, but I personally would love to work William. You know, I think William Goldberg would be a great match. I think I could get something out of him that people haven't seen in years. And I think it'd be great for business. You know, I know it'd be really good for me, but at the end of the day, you can't, you know, if he wants to do it, he'll do it. If he needs to do it, he'll do it. And I mean, there's a couple places we could do that. You know, I would imagine, you know, maybe an AEW, maybe a TNA, maybe a New Japan. But probably, if it was going to happen, it would probably be AEW, you know?
That'd be very interesting, and then it would do good business.
Is this green?
What do you think on this one? Green?
Or blue paint pen?
I would do the Sharpie.
Sharp.
Yeah. Ray Williams, this is for you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. 8x10, photo number 2, and green paint pen. And let's see. Yep, that's it. Thank you, Ray.
Thanks, Ray.
Want me to show that the first outfit again from? Oh, it's right here from Raw. Just want to re-show that again. All right. Let's see. Ray Williams, 8x10. Boom, 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 boom.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Raw after Mania.
All right, guys. We have one outfit we showed earlier. This is worn right after Monday Night Raw. I mean, it's worn right after WrestleMania, Monday Night Raw, his return. We have the jackets and the trunks.
It was also worn in many other matches I just can't recall.
Gotcha.
You know?
We're looking to get $1,000 opening bid. If nobody else bids and you bid and you're the only one, you'll get it for $1,000 and I'll sign it and whatever you want on there. Ring worn. I have another outfit too. I'll show you this one. This is a big one. This is from Puerto Rico when you're in the main event with Sammy and Kevin against the Bloodline.
Yes.
Ring worn, guys. That's the back and the front. And we got the jacket to go along with it.
You sure do.
Awesome, awesome.
And honestly, you know, if you're about my size, these outfits are very comfortable. You could wear it around the house, you know, maybe cosplay bro for Halloween or go to a Comic-Con. Whatever you got to realize, you can do more than just frame this and look at it.
Opening bid would be $1,000 on either of the ring worn outfits. $1,000. All right, let's go.
Was the promo scripted between me and Seth Rollins? You know, I've always wanted to answer this question, but they never, you know, when I was there, they didn't really ask me. Not only was it scripted, I told Seth to say it. I go, you know, there's already all this flack and or whatever crap going on. I was like, yeah, sure. Just like how I abandoned my family. I got divorced, got kicked out of my house, and my son's pee-wee football coach was living there 2 days later when my kids called me.
Wow.
So, yeah, I guess I'm a really bad person. But whatever, dude.
People on Twitter, they don't think they know everything, and they don't. They don't know shit. It's a toxic environment.
Sure is.
This is for Ryan Vinegar.
Yeah.
Just right across the chest.
Beautiful.
All right, I'm going to need photo number 9, which is all the way on the
That's
end
a
too,
great
Mike.
pen. I like that white.
Any good stories on the
Which one
late,
is that?
great Bray Wyatt? Photo number 9, the one under the box, probably.
Bray Wyatt, honestly, was just a guy that every time, I didn't know him well. Every time I hung out with him, though, or we worked, he made me laugh. He just made me happy. We had a lot of similar interests, you know, and he was just a good dude, good time. That's
what everybody says. Nobody has a bad thing to say about him ever.
Yeah.
Let's see. He will be signing the big live right. I don't understand the question, Trev. This is going to be for Kent, blue paint pen, and we're going to write to my bro Kent. Any good Brock Lesnar stories?
Too many. Yeah. I got a couple Brock Lesnar stories. I can talk about the first time I met him. Now, granted, I did talk a lot of trash,
That's
so I
already
had
on.
it kind of coming. But I thought it was all in good spirit and good fun, you know. Plus, I was on the Indies. Never even thought I'd get signed.
Right.
So I'm at Royal Rumble. My first time on the main roster. I'm super stoked. And I see Brock Lesnar, and he walks next to me. And I'm like, what's up, dude? You know, like, hey. And then all of a sudden, his security guard, who I'm good friends with now, came up behind us. And he goes, you need help with this? And I'm like, what? And then Brock grabs me by the neck, and he didn't like ragdoll me, but he He grabbed me by the neck and then proceeded to tell me we would never work together and to keep my effing mouth shut. Wow. And I go, Brock, can't force you to work with me. I would never do that. You know, if you don't want to, you don't have to. I was just stirring the pot, dude. That's it. And then he walked away. And then a couple years later, we worked together in the Royal Rumble. And then we worked together in Elimination Chamber.
That's awesome.
And I'm not going to say we're friends or we're close by any means. But I think he gets it a little bit more. He understands. And at the end of the day, he's Brock Lesnar, dude. He's
a monster.
I mean, Brock's a monster. He has a bodyguard? How big is his bodyguard?
Well, I think it's more so Brock just doesn't want to be bothered by people. His bodyguard, jacked.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's actually from New Jersey.
I know who he is.
Yeah.
I know who he is.
He's thick. He owns a gym. He's great.
I know who he is.
But he's a really nice guy. What color do we want?
This is going to be for Heather Owens. We're doing pink paint pen. And we're going to do the original bro.
Whoa.
Again, guys, if you just tuned in, we have lots of different 8x10s. You could sign up right now, order them on our website. I think we got 9 8x10s. We got 2 different 11x14s. We got a 16x20 for Matt to sign. We got Elite figures. We got Funkos, hats, all kinds of stuff, flip-flops, you name it. We got it.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on being in a video game and action figure?
Growing up as a kid, there's a couple of things you try to strive for. And one of them's getting an action figure, the other one's being in a video game. It's the only way you technically really get immortalized, you know? Because I feel like video games, people replay them all the time, especially like WWE 2K. And then with the action figures, I still have action figures from when I was a kid, wrestling figures of like X-Pac and everybody else. So it's those things, like they make memories, you know? So yeah, it's awesome. It's cool. It's why I work so hard.
Armando Hernandez. We're just going to sign your name. Thank you, Armando, for the purchase. No problem, Paul.
Awesome.
What are your memories of Shotzi?
Shotzi, super nice, really nice. Will do anything in the ring. In the sense, she will put her life, body, health on the line. And creative. She's just a really creative person, you know. You can see that just by her look, her style, and her presentation, what she brings to the table. You know, Shotzi's incredible. All
right, this is going to be for Ty Maywald. We're going to do Gold Sharpie. And this one, he wants To the Kid from the original Bro.
To the Kid from the original OG.
Thank you, Ty. Somebody would like to know, did you mess up the promo with Asuka on purpose?
Well, let's talk about that promo. One, usually when they go live, like they tell you. And like sometimes you go through a couple rehearsals beforehand. Well, I had the scooter, then they just gave it to him and they go, we don't want to see you, so go about like 20 yards that way and roll down. So as I rolled down, one, I didn't know it was live TV. And two, the promo they originally had was me talking about how I've been to Japan before, which I hadn't, and how I'd go to underground robot fights, and I was going to ask Asuka if scooters would be a big hit in Tokyo, Japan. Yeah, I forgot everything. I forgot everything the second I rolled up, and I was like, hey, Asuka, you think a scooter? I forgot what I was saying. And then, like, the people behind the camera are like, and I'm like,
stretch.
Now, granted, at least I didn't say, what's the line?
Right.
Or I said the F word or something. I didn't do any of that. I was just like, I forgot what I was saying, which, to be fair, it happens all the time to me. So, and then I see the guys behind the camera going, like, come on. I'm like, and I roll by, and then Asuka finishes, and I'm like, you know, I can't talk because the camera's. I go, and they go. Then I scoot back to the locker room. And me and Randy didn't really talk. I guess Randy didn't like me when I first started working there just because I am who I am. But, and then Randy comes up to me and he goes, I don't know if that shit was planned, but that's your best fucking promo yet, kid. And walks away. And I felt actually better. I was like, oh, I mean, Randy thought it was cool. So.
How long did it take you to get comfortable in the surroundings of WWE's locker room? Because you are different from the guys.
Well, for me, I am very comfortable right off the bat.
Right.
I think a lot of people take things very personally, which over years and going through different eras of wrestling, because this era that we're in is very nice, I feel, when you talk about the boys in the room.
100%.
Years ago, there's a reason why there was a judge and
Right.
this, that, and what have you. So for me, I was very comfortable. But I noticed with some of the older guys or people that have been there longer, like certain things rub them the wrong way. Like I think Randy didn't like me because the first time we met, I didn't want to bother him and he's going up to everybody. And I just had my headphones on, I was chilling. And I didn't go up and say hi to him. And I remember Randy going, I'm going to figure out a way to get this guy fired. And I was like, you said that, dude? And he's like, yeah, but you're cool now. I was like, oh, man.
Wow.
But, so yeah, certain people, even say like the Brock situation, I didn't mean any ill will, but I didn't realize from his era of wrestling, just like Goldberg, you can't say stuff like that. Like, those are fighting words. You got to earn your right to say that. And I was like, oh, I thought we were just pro wrestlers. We're talking
Right.
trash to each other, right? That's what we do to make money, so, but yes.
This is going to be for David Newell. Any color you want. We're just going to sign your name.
Beautiful.
Joe, somebody wants you to invoice him for the flip-flops, the ones that we got, and also the rolling paper. Are they on the website? They're on the website. You can order them right off the website. All right. Armando Flores. We got a Funko. We're going to do a blue paint pen, and we're just going to sign your name.
Beautiful.
All right. Up next is for Brett Kimmel. We're going to do a green paint pen, and we're going to write the bro that runs the show.
You got it.
Thank you, Brett.
Oh, yeah, you got the camera here, too, so you can
Oh, yeah,
see.
we got two
Yeah.
cameras. Somebody wants to know if the doors are ever open, probably to return down the line to WWE.
Well, that's up to them. I mean, it's their company, it's their business. If they want to, maybe. I'll say right now, I probably won't go back this second because there's a lot of things I want to do. There's a lot of things I wanted to do before I got to WWE, and I didn't. And I feel like, one door closes, the other opens.
Yep.
The door that opened now allows me to do those things. Maybe, and I think that's what I want to do. But yeah.
Plus, your worth is going to go up when you leave. That's usually
Yeah.
So
And I look at it like this. My big thing, if I were to come back, I'd really like to finish the story with Randy. Unfortunately, he got hurt.
Finish your story.
Yeah, and the other thing too, even with Pete Dunne, it was unfortunate COVID happened.
right.
Then I never got to finish the story with the bruiserweights or the broserweights. So
There's lots.
it seems like I always have unfinished business with my tag team partners. So.
This one's going to be for Enzo. To Enzo, and then we're just going to sign your name, Enzo Rondolini. I probably butchered your name. Sorry there, Enzo.
So no one's mentioned yet that someone has a birthday coming up.
Who's that? Your birthday?
I mean, I am going to be 1 year older.
There you go.
January 14th. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Happy early birthday.
Oh, thanks, man.
No problem. This is going to be for Casey Ray, green paint pen. We're going to write on here Extreme Rules 2022, the original bro.
Extreme. How do you spell extreme?
EXTRE.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if there was another E in there. Extreme Rules 2022?
What year was that? It says, 2022. Yep.
Was it last year? Yeah, it was last year.
22. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Antonio?
How things change.
That was me and Cole's
And
first.
what was the rest of it? Extreme Rules 2022.
The original bro. Yep.
The OG bro.
That was our first live event since beginning of COVID.
That was?
Yeah.
Wow. Antonio would like to know any good stories about the Monster Factory or hanging out with Major James McLendon.
Oh yeah, Major. I really didn't get to hang out. Monster Factory was great. Learned a lot there from Meanie, Danny Cage, and all the others I worked with. QT Marshall. Major, I didn't hang out as much with Major as I'd like. He was very busy. When I came in, he already kind of worked a lot with Monster Factory, but was kind of doing other things at the time. But I hung out with him a couple times. He's a great guy, good friend, and I still talk to him on Instagram and stuff like that.
Somebody said, I remember hearing a rumor that you were originally going to win at the Rumble 2022, and you were supposed to face a heel Randy Orton for the WWE title at Mania 38. Is there any truth to that?
So I believe, it's sports entertainment. But I was told at one point, I was going to win the Rumble and everything else. And then, what was it? Bobby Lashley beat Brock Lesnar because somebody came in and hit him with the belt or what have you. Then Brock came in, didn't want to do business with everybody, said he was winning, and then he won.
Typical.
And like none of the producers, nobody stood up to him and they let him do it.
Right.
I didn't either. You know, I'm like,
Cash a check.
I'm just here.
Yeah.
You know?
Spencer Taylor, thank you. He's got a Funko in green paint pen.
Yeah.
And to my biggest bro and RK bro, Randy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Spencer. Andrea Jackson would like to know, do you have a favorite match from John Cena?
One of John Cena's matches? Yeah. When he wrestled RVD at the ECW arena and he was just getting booed and his shirt thrown back in there.
Was in New York,
what else was on this?
This is for, who's this one for? This is for Spencer. To my biggest bro and RK bro, Randy. And then we're going to sign your name. Cool. Oh, cool.
It's hard to write all these things on these little boxes, guys. I think that we got it, though. Yeah, that camera. Here you go.
Let's see. All right, Jason Burke, we got you up next. Jason Burke, 8x10, number 1. To the Burks. It sounds like a movie.
To the Burks.
Burkes. Thank you, Jason.
Burkes.
Yep.
And anything else? Just to the Burks?
Yeah, and then just your name.
Yeah.
Somebody said
To the
that
Burks. Thanks, dudes.
Matt Riddle was a young Randy O when he came in. Did you ever hear that before?
Yeah. Yeah, me and Randy hang out all the time. We get along very well. There's a reason for it.
Right. All right. Somebody said, hey, Rob, are you familiar with the Death Tour in Canada with Tony Contello? He has a documentary coming out January 19th. Chris Jericho is executive producer. Will be on Fight TV. Oh, cool. Thank you, Shane. I actually heard about that documentary. Let's see.
It's for Chris Murray.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah. Thank you, Chris.
That's not on the spread, right, Joe?
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Me just mean. Dante Rivera, who's from New Jersey.
Nice.
I might actually go to his gym one of these days.
Did you watch the video I sent you with Fusion? That gym I told you about?
Yeah.
It's insane.
Amazing gym.
They got the octagon and everything.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Unfortunately, I went, well, not unfortunately, I went up and saw my parents last night because they live in Pennsylvania.
You're up in the mountains, right?
But unfortunately, my Uncle Greg was in a skiing accident and passed away this past Friday.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so I wanted to go up there and spend some time where I would have hit the Fusion.
That's all good. It's all good. One day we'll check it out.
Yeah,
It's freaking ridiculous.
Color on this?
Nothing specified. We can just any color. And then this one's going to say, to AJ, the original bro.
To AJ.
Thank you, Alan. Everyone's saying happy birthday.
Oh, thanks.
Riddle followed me on Instagram and I cried happy tears.
Oh, wow. You know, it's the little things, really,
Yeah.
right? It really is. Just like all these like little compliments, guys, makes me feel really good.
Do you remember when you knocked out Dan Simler in the Ultimate Fighter? What the hell got into?
So, there's a backstory with Dan Simler. Dan Simler is a very high-level jiu-jitsu practitioner. I believe he's a black belt under Matt Serra. And I started doing jiu-jitsu pretty soon. And when I was at a tournament, he was very disrespectful to me. He kind of looked at me like, why are you here? You shouldn't even be here.
Right.
And I was like, okay, like that wasn't cool. And then I saw him when I got on the Ultimate Fighter, and I was like, oh, I hate that guy. Like, he was so mean to me and like just looked at me like I was a piece of trash. And when they said Dan Slimmer versus Matt Riddle and they matched us up, I was like, I'm going to hurt this guy. And the night before, I had a dream where I broke his jaw. I punched him as hard as I could, and I broke his jaw. And let's see, the second round, ding, ding, broke his jaw in 10 seconds, broke it in 3 spots, level 3 amnesia. I saw him 6 months later, his jaw was still wired, and he's like, I didn't know what happened to me until I saw it last night on TV.
Wow.
And then, now
dreams come true.
And now check this out. Now I feel bad because I'm like, oh, like, because that's who I am. Oh, dude, like, that's the, he goes, yeah, but the only reason you did that is because I couldn't wear my nasal strip and my mouth was open. That's the only reason that happened.
Oh.
And I go, fair enough, dude. It's nice seeing you again. And I walked away and I never talked to him again. And that's how that went down. But, you know, it is what it is.
Monica asked, how do we order something during this live? So you go to the website that you're on right now. On the main page, there's a picture of Matt with a drop-down menu. Click on what you want to order. We have 8x10s, we have 11x14s, figures, hats, Funkos. So everything is right on the website that you're watching this on, Monica. Happy birthday, bro. You're so fun to watch. Balrog, you got to order it on the website. Favorite place to grab pizza? Somebody would like to know.
Favorite place to grab pizza? Well, unfortunately, these days I live in Florida. And I don't know if you guys have ever had pizza in Florida. It's not good. And there's only a couple. There's a place called John John's in Orlando that's decent. And there's another place in Miami that's pretty decent. And other than that, there's this grocery store that would let you eat pizza and drink beers. It's called Lucky's. It's out of service now, but they had decent pizza too. Those are the only pizza places in Florida. If you're in New Jersey, New York, or Pennsylvania, you really can't go wrong with pizza up here.
Yeah.
I had pizza yesterday in New York.
2 for $99?
Yeah.
Two for 99 slice?
99 cents.
Oh, yeah, 99 cent
I
slice.
didn't see any difference with that.
Yeah. It's like Elio's pizza. It's the
love
best. New York pizza's the best. Somebody said, can't wait to meet you in Manchester, UK in March.
Yeah, Dad, we're doing a little, what's it? For the love of wrestling, I believe. Yeah, I'll be there.
I just want to say getting to pick Riddle's brain and shoot the breeze with him from getting him at Cincy Airport was fucking great. Thank you, Riddle.
Hey, thank you for getting me from the airport. I appreciate you, bro.
I need a flip-flop. Just one of ours.
Which color?
It didn't specify. Black one. Okay. This one, we're just going to sign your name. Joe, can I get another outfit? Any funny stories on Karrion Kross and Scarlett?
Funny stories of Karrion Kross and Charlotte. Well, there was this one funny story, and it was funny to me and Kross and Charlotte, but there was a rumor going around that me and Scarlett had a thing going on, which never happened. Never happened. Never. And there's a rumor going around that was happening, but it was started by like some of the girls in TNA that didn't like her and this and the other. Me, Kross, and Scarlett are all really good friends, and they're great people. And yeah, but that was one random thing that happened where we were like, and then me and Kross were like, and I was like, dude, no way. Like,
Right.
If it did, I would
He's
be like,
a scary dude too.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's scary. He looks the part.
Right.
But we also trained jujitsu together.
Yes, he's a tough guy.
And yeah, he's great. So.
Joe Blotch, he'd like to bid on one of the gear sets for $1,000. John, which one? The one from Puerto Rico or the return to Monday Night Raw? Let me know, John.
And like I said, you can wear it around the house, show off, walk around the neighborhood. They're very comfortable, deceptively comfortable. So, what color did we want to do this shoe?
Any color you prefer.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go with the silver Sharpie.
And guys, you can get the sandals on our website. We are getting a painting, Rob. We're waiting for the artist to drop it off. John would like to know, which ring gear did you get more gear out of?
What ring gear did I get more gear out of?
Yeah, like what did you wear more? The Return to Raw one or the one that you maybe wore in Puerto Rico?
I wore them pretty equal. Actually, you know what? The Puerto Rico one, I wore less. I know that for a fact. I wore that one less. And the other one I wore a little more because it's more wear and tear. So, but if we go back on Raws, like I know I've worn both gears multiple times on Raws and TVs and stuff like that. So
my buddy wants to know what kind of food you want. What exactly does you want from that guy who's getting that stuff?
Let's see.
You want to just type it to him?
Yeah.
That way you know the food better than I do. Is Riddle planning to come up to Wisconsin sometime? I'll ask him, Blake. Thank you, John. We do, again, while he's typing the food order, just let you guys know, if you just tuned in and you want to place an order, you're on the website to do it. Just go to the main page. There's a picture of Matt. Click on his picture. There's a drop-down menu. You guys could get 9 different 8x10s. We have 2 different 11x14s. We have a giant 16x20 photo. We got figures for him to sign, Funkos, hats, you name it. I think we got rolling paper on there, and we got the sandals as well, the flip-flops. So you can order that all right now. You'll get it signed live. You can do inscriptions and all that good stuff.
Well, thank you.
Awesome. And he wanted to know what ring gear you think you wore more, the Puerto Rico one or?
I think the Puerto Rico one I wore less, but probably equal amount of TV matches for both. I think I wore the purple and silver one more on house shows. So, because I wrestle maybe twice a week on TV, but I also wrestle 2 other times over the weekend. I wrestled 4 times a week when I was there.
Right.
So,
There's your choices, John. Let me know. All right. Yo, Rob received my Kenny Omega figure today. Fast shipping as usual. Thank you, Jonathan. All right. Greg Cummings photo number 10, which is this one with Randy. Beautiful. We're going to do green paint pen. And we're just going to sign your name. What's that, Joe? I meant photo 5. All right. Greg Cummings.
Do this, yep. For, who's this, Westcott?
Brian Westcott? Yep.
Just sign my name?
Yep.
Cool. Hey, look, my boy Matt Stryker.
Yes. This is for the last picture you just did.
Beautiful.
All right. We got a Funko for Trevor. Green paint pen. And then we're going to write, for the bro Trevor. For the bro Trevor. Thank you, Trevor.
For the bro Trevor.
All right. You want the Mania gear. So we got $1,000 bid on the Mania gear from John.
This is for Jason Burke. Just sign enough to leave room for the other
Yeah, I was
guys.
looking for all the other ones. I didn't know where they were.
Right here.
Okay. Mania gear.
Yes, you can sign that.
I remember having to sit up on that thing. Everybody was so scared. That's why they all sit on the other side. Because they were like, it's wild. I'm like, hey, who cares? Who cares, dude? This one as well?
Yep.
Want to hear something else cool? I was supposed to win Money in the Bank, but Vince really likes Austin Theory, and literally hours before, they changed it, and Austin was added in, and threw me off the ladder.
That sucks.
After I took 2 huge ladder bumps off the RKO and everything else, and it's like...
Who's this for?
This one right here, Trevor.
But I love Austin Theory, and I'm happy for him. Keep killing it, bro.
Somebody wants to know what the atmosphere in the backstage area during WrestleMania is like.
Well, I'll say this: the backstage is different for everybody. I would say the backstage area is. It's wild. It's definitely wild, but depending on your department or what you have to do or the day it is, depends on how stressed you're going to be or how. Like if I'm working day 2 and I'm at WrestleMania day 1, I'm at catering. Right?
Yeah,
I'm chilling. I'm gonna call the match a little bit, do my thing. The day of. It's hectic, a million things are happening at once. I would say the most brutal part about WrestleManias is the security. Because you will literally be on the truck. You will be on flyers, banners all over the place. You'll try to go in and they'll be like, can't come in. I'm like, dude, my face is on the truck over there. I'm wrestling tonight. It's like, sorry.
Wow.
And I'm like, I didn't get credentials from TR. And I had to call TR. And they're like, dude, let him in. He's like, oh. And I'm like, somebody's face is on the truck. Right.
Yeah, you would think that.
I mean, I guess technically I could go back there now. My face is probably on one of the trucks.
Oh,
Like,
sure.
hey, let me in. I wouldn't do that, though. We're professional.
So this one, I already signed one for Alex Martin. I couldn't figure out was what. Can you see? There's one like that, a figure of Alex Martin. We're going to give this one the Brett.
This one's for Brett.
Okay.
Favorite pizza spot in Chicago? I don't know if it's Chicago or Detroit. There's this place, I think, in Detroit called Freddy's Pizza. It's amazing. I'm usually a thin crust guy, but Chicago, I forget which place it was. I had a pizza there. It was deep, but I let it sit. I let it sit in the sense like I don't want it like melty, gooey. I want it like where it's almost like a cold piece of pie, and then I can just eat it in one big slice. Rather than having to use a knife and fork.
Same figure, right? Is the same figure?
Yep.
Okay, so this one we're gonna write green paint pen, the bro that runs the show. That's for Brett. Awesome. All right. How long do you want to keep that one Mania outfit for auction for? You want to close it in a little bit? And somebody said Lou Mattelli's is the best thin crust in Chicago.
Well, I will be in Chicago, I believe, April.
Right.
So, because I believe New Japan's there. So, I'll check it out.
Let's see. What was your favorite moment in UFC?
Favorite moment in UFC would have to be my my first no contest win. But it would be when I got that standing arm triangle on Chris Clemens in Calgary, Canada. and got my first big submission of the night. Also, I made $140,000 in that one night, in that one fight, and changed my life. I was able to buy a house, buy a car. I had my 3 kids. I was able to take care of them. I was able to pay all my back taxes for a couple of years, because when you're fighting in the UFC, getting paid 8 and 8, and you lose a couple, yeah, it was tight. I was borrowing money from my parents a lot, so I paid them back. But yes.
Can't wait to meet Matt Riddle in March at the Wrestling Classic in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Yes. Me neither, bro. I'll see you there, dude. I'll be getting back from, I believe, from Japan right before that. So.
Yep, Nathan, I got your message, so don't worry about it.
So, maybe bring. Whatever.
Right. We're going to do photo number 2, which is going to be for Richard Samuels. We'll do it in green paint pen.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 420, bro. Matt Riddle.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Richard Samuels. All right.
Beautiful.
Ooh, good question. Matt Jackson says, what a comparison between Vince McMahon and Dana White. Can you share? How would you compare them?
Yeah, I would compare them. Honestly, they're both extremely successful businessmen, and they will do what they need to do to make their business. Also, in the sense, and I'll say this is why they're so successful at what they do, regardless of what people think. When Vince has a story, he tells the story. Doesn't matter what anybody says online. Doesn't matter what people say in the back. That's his story. That's how he's going to run his ship. That's how it's done. You might like it, you might hate it. That's the point. Some people are going to like it, some people are going to hate it. But if you keep twisting and turning and letting people tell you what to do, it's no longer your story. Dana White is the same way. He has his business. He wants to run it the same way, a certain way. And he's not going to say, like, a lot of the boxing, they have those, like, random fights that shouldn't even be happening, but they draw a little bit. Dana won't do it. You know why? Because he's here. He's the UFC. He's trying to show you who the top fighters in mixed martial arts in the world are today. And don't get me wrong, he might push somebody a little bit. Still a fight at the end of the day. And it's entertainment at the end of the day. But he's trying to get the best product, the best fighters out there. And the thing is, I might not like how I was treated or this, that, or the other thing. But at the end of the day, thank you for the opportunity. And he's a successful businessman. I know he has way more money than I do. He's running the UFC, just like Vince, way more money than I do, and he's running WWE. You guys are the pros. I'm just here. I play the part. That's it. And honestly, they're both very good at what they do, and they stick to what they want.
Do you think Vince got you?
Not at first.
Right.
Not at first. We didn't butt heads, but when we first met, I remember Bruce Pritchard having to sell him on me for a little bit because he looked at me and I was just talking, and he's like, "You're kind of a goof." And I'm like, "Yeah, I am kind of a goof." And he's like, "We don't want goofs here."
Vince said this or Bruce?
Vince.
Okay.
And then Bruce was like, "Whoa, Vince. He's got like that Bret Hart appeal. Like, he starts wrestling, by the end of the match, everybody's going to be chanting his name.
Yeah.
He's really good." And Vince kind of was hesitant. And then I think once Vince let me in, and then I made him laugh all the time. I was the kind of guy that'd come in.
He loves that.
Most people are, when they go and see Vince, they ask him for something. I don't think I ever asked Vince once. I just said thank you for the opportunity, or I apologize if I messed up or did anything, and I'd give him random hugs and stuff like that because I know nobody else is actually giving him anything unless they want something from him. I didn't want anything from him. I just, I didn't want him to be mad at me, maybe, but other than that, I just wanted him to enjoy his day. And then I know he had a fan. I believe his mother passed away.
Yeah. Yep.
And still going. He's still doing everything. And just want to be nice. That's all. Being kind goes a really long way.
So true. So true. All right, this is gonna be for Bradley Smith, photo number 3, white paint pen, and we're just gonna sign your name.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Bradley.
Thank you, Bradley.
Wish more people thought that way.
You want to close out the All right, we're gonna close out the outfit. John Blotch, we're gonna invoice you now for the WrestleMania outfit. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, bro.
Let us know what you want on there. All right, we're gonna show you guys another outfit. So we still have the Puerto Rico outfit where he main evented against the Bloodline with Sammy and Kevin Owens. Here's another new piece we're going to show. We're also going to start this off at $1,000. Got his name on the front and the back. You also get the jacket that comes with it.
And this one, as you can see, I've worn quite a bit. I just couldn't think exactly what shows. I don't know if
Right.
I wore it on a lot of Raws and SmackDowns
There you
or
go.
what. So,
And we will sign it. Well, he will sign it, and anything you want written on there, we will do that. Ring worn with, whatever you want on there. We're gonna start this outfit off at $1,000. 1,000 opening bid. All right. Do you remember the night that Big E broke his neck at SmackDown from the belly to belly bridge by Ridge Holland?
I remember it. I wasn't there. If I was there, I was in the back doing something. But I don't think I was there for that SmackDown. I'll say this. I'm a big fan of Big E. Big fan of Ridge Holland. They're both really nice guys. I feel like Ridge is just, unfortunately, there's been certain situations and slips and this, that, But you got to realize when we do what we do 4 times, 5 times a week while we're traveling, while we're doing this, and then a lot of these guys like to put baby oil on before we go out there. I'm like, come on, dude, we're got to hold you upside down. But so there's a lot of risk and just the wear and tear and everything else. I wasn't there, but I know for a fact Ridge would never hurt anybody intentionally.
Of
He's
course.
one of the nicest guys. He has a beautiful family. Like, he's just trying to do the best he can. It's unfortunate that certain accidents have happened.
Yeah. Denise, we're coming up on yours, coming up soon. This is going to be for Corey Hemriches. We're just going to sign your name. Thank you, Corey.
White pen?
Whatever you want.
Cool.
No color preference. All right. Let's see. We got a giant 16 by 20 for Jason Chu. I don't think I have one here. You might have it, Mike.
60 by 20?
Mike,
Yep.
Mike.
Let's go, Mike.
I was trying to find that outfit.
That outfit? Oh, the one, yeah, the one I just showed. And don't forget, we still have the flip-flops. Ring worn WWE flip-flops. Looking to get 500 on there. If you want to make us an offer, you can make us an offer too. We'll listen to your an offer, and all Matt can say is yay or nay.
Yeah. I'll probably say yay. I can't.
Hear that, guys?
I can't really wear it anymore because I'm not in WWE.
And they don't smell.
And can you pull the trunks over for me?
Yes.
And if you notice here, because I was gonna possibly wear some of it on the Indies, but then I realized because I was a company man, where is it? I put the WWE logo on my crotch.
Yeah.
So can't wear these anymore.
You don't want to get a fax from Jerry McDivitt,
Yeah,
even though he's not
right.
there anymore.
Oh well, that's good. He's a really good lawyer.
Yes.
I'm glad he's not there anymore.
Yeah.
All right, so this one I'm just signing.
Blue paint pen. I'm sorry.
Blue.
Yep. Jason. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Jason.
And we might even auction off that shirt at the very end that he's wearing today. All right. Shane Bennett.
Shane Bennett.
I thought it was maybe Sean Bennett for a second, one of the
Right.
refs. All right, we got a Funko in green paint pen. And we're going to write 420 on there and sign your name.
Oh.
All right, my address is... All right. Denise Clark, Funko, green paint pen. Let me write your name, Denise. Thank you, Denise. All right, this one we're going to do in green paint pen, original bro.
Beautiful.
What about the hat that Matt is wearing right now? Would Steve, you looking to buy it? If he auctions it off, I don't know if he wants to auction that hat off.
I also have a whole tracksuit that matches. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
Yeah, I got the pants. I took the hoodie off. It's a
We
little
can't
hot.
send him home in the underwear, even though the ladies would like that.
And then how about Billy Gunn? Billy Gunn is here.
What's
He
that?
bought
Oh,
everything.
yeah. We had him stripped down all the way. All right, cool. All right,
He is
black
an ass
flip
man.
flop.
Black flip flop.
Yep, for John DePietro. Somebody said, what went on during the Seth Rollins spot in Survivor Series 2020? Did Seth not want to work with you? I don't remember that spot.
Okay, so when Seth just went like this and let Sheamus kick him in the face, yeah, Seth didn't want to work with me, which I wasn't too happy with because that's not too professional, especially if you know the actual facts of the situation, which Seth knows now, hence we work together and we're friendly. I wouldn't
Yep.
say we're friends, but we're definitely friendly. And basically the fact of the matter was, there was my ex-wife who made some comments about his girlfriend Becky and Mandy Rose body shaming them, and then retweeted it from my account. So then I took it down, but then Seth didn't want to work with me. And then after that match, I talked to Seth and I go, "Hey man, I'm sorry. Wasn't me. It's not my opinion. I think you have a beautiful girlfriend, Becky, and I'm happy for you. You're about to have a kid with her, and I want you to enjoy your time off because he was taking some time off after that.
Yep.
I want you to enjoy your time off with your new beautiful family. Here you go, and I go, if you ever want to work with me, or if you don't, it's up to you, and I completely understand. And then Seth responded with, wow, you're a really cool guy in real life. You know, I just thought you were an asshole. And I was like, yeah, I get that quite a bit just because I talk a lot of shit and other things, you know. So, what color do we want to do this in?
I would do it in silver.
Yeah.
Oh, green? Okay, you got it. John, this is for you. Any ring-worn caps for the auction? No, Blake, no caps.
Dude, the caps, people take my hats right away. Like, there's sometimes I'll walk out to the ring, kind of like UFC, and somebody, a fan, will take my hat right off my head. So, and then it's hard to say no when you see a kid be like, bro. And
Right.
like, take the hat, you know?
11 by 14, number 2. We have these available to guys for you guys to order on the website. This is going to be for Brian DeGrace. We're going to write, to my bro, Tanner.
To my bro, Tanner.
Yep.
Thanks, dude.
Met Matt in Albany, great guy, made my son's night. Frank Ferraro.
Thanks, Frank. And dude, that Albany, how many people were there? That was pretty busy, you know? Wasn't it? I was not expecting that. You know, I'm from upstate New York. I'm from Saratoga Springs. That's where I grew up. And I was not expecting, I didn't realize I had any drawing power like that. I thought it was all Randy.
Was this for this? Oh, yeah. Somebody just wrote me about that. Huge line in Albany.
Huge. It was great.
And what color, Joe?
Didn't say.
Is this for John?
Yeah, John Black.
Okay, John, or it doesn't matter what color, whatever will pop, you think.
All right.
Probably just a silver Sharpie inside or something.
Are you talking about this gear?
I mean, the gear pots on the inside for shorts.
No, you want that on the inside?
I don't know.
John, do you want us to sign on the inside or on the outside,
I
John?
would say he wants it on the
But he
outside.
wants
Yeah.
this on there.
Yeah.
So we're going to write, yeah, we'll write it on both.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, I can write it on both.
Kelton, I got you. I put purple. You're set.
Okay.
I can hold it.
Thinking we're gonna go like black, huh? Like a black marker.
Yeah, that's cool.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go across the letters.
Wait, coastal flooding warning. What? It's not even raining out.
Ringworn.
Oh, and I'll ask that question in a little bit.
And I'll sign it too. Beautiful.
Okay.
And the jacket will be much easier.
Oh yeah, Nathan. Joe, you got to invoice Nathan for this?
Where do you want it?
I'll write it on the spread.
There's
All right, hold on.
Frank, which Matt? Again, guys, if you just are tuning in, we have Matt Riddle. He'll be here for probably about another hour or so. If you want to place an order, now's the time to do so. We got more ring-worn items to show you guys, too. The website you're on, you can place the order for 8x10s,
On the
11
other
by
short
14s,
side. Yeah,
Funkos.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
We got hats, figures, all kinds of good stuff.
I feel like I could have wrote that.
No problem, Dave. Yeah, we just got a notification. That's crazy. Any Triple H Steph funny stories?
One time I was not necessarily with Steph. I didn't see Steph. Oh, Steph was always so kind to me and nice. And honestly, Stephanie McMahon, to me, just strong, powerful, beautiful woman. The fact that she even looked at me and was nice to me, I was just happy.
Right.
Triple H, I have a couple more stories with Triple H. I remember one day I was calling a match and I'm doing this and that, and all of a sudden my vape pen flew out of my pocket and hit him. And he looked down at it and I was like, nothing to see here. And he's like, "That's what we expect from you, bro." And everybody laughed and what have you. So, but yeah, honestly, Triple H is he's to me, he was always fun, super nice, understanding. I enjoyed working with Paul a lot.
Yeah, he's awesome.
If anything, I wish I had a better relationship with him. I talked to him more, but everybody's trying to talk to him on days of shows, and even on
Very approachable?
Huh?
Is he very approachable?
Oh, he's very approachable, but he's very busy too.
Right.
And I'm one of those people. I don't like to bother people. Like, if you're busy, I feel like part of my value is I'm not going to ask you 20 questions and ask you to change the show. I'm going to sit back and do what you tell me to do. I think that's why Vince likes me so much. You know?
This is going to be for Ash Rigby. We're going to do this any color you want. And in, I don't know how to spell this, Joe. Lily's name, bro? Lilith's name, bro?
Oh, yeah.
That's what he wrote.
That's what he wrote. We're doing it for you, Ash.
Let me just read that.
Ross, you're
Is it
coming
still
up.
up there?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, it's the top one. Okay.
Yep. No problem. No problem, Adam. Yep, Ross, you're coming up. Can't wait to see Matt wrestle on Saturday in my hometown, Jose Rodriguez.
Yeah, dude.
Where are you at?
This Saturday, I'm in San Jose wrestling for New Japan.
Oh, that's
and,
right.
I have a mystery tag partner. I'm pretty stoked because it might be a mystery to everybody else. It ain't a mystery to me. And it's gonna. I don't really want to give hints. It's gonna be
No
good.
hints.
It's gonna be good. Be there. Be surprised.
We're gonna do the 2-pack figure.
Ooh.
Yes, with Randy.
Yeah, Randy.
We're gonna do green paint pen,
What a guy.
and we're gonna write RK Bro 420.
Sure are.
He just had another kid too, right? Or just found out he's gonna have another kid. I don't know. I just saw a TikTok or something.
Oh,
Could be
man.
old. Who knows?
I mean, I know he has his latest daughter that I know is Brooklyn.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, he is Randy. He has been away for a while, so he had some
Free
free
time.
time on his hand. I know Kim's a looker, you know, so I know Randy's pretty. He likes her a lot.
Yeah. I see.
Randy loves her lots. I know that to be a fact. So
All right, we're gonna do a hat for Nathan Munzel, and we're gonna write on this hat, "To my Alaskan bro, stay lifted."
yeah,
To my Alaskan bro, stay lifted. Yeah, Steve, he is jacked. I saw him recently too. How did you feel when Randy gave you all the praise, taking all the bumps for him when he was injured?
I would do it 1,000,000 times over. And honestly, he didn't have to.
Right?
That is what was happening. He was in a lot of pain, you know, and he didn't want to stop. And I was just trying to do my best. And if I could, even when I wrestled Randy, reason why Randy liked me so much, we wrestled a 15-minute match. He didn't take one bump.
Wow.
I won too. He didn't take one bump, and it's like there's a way of doing certain things. But with Randy, yeah, I was happy. He didn't have to do it. There's no need. I know WWE probably didn't want him to do it, just because once they cut you, they kind of want to let you fizzle away, which is smart. I get it. Unlike Dana White, who fires you, then talks a bunch of crap, and then you become way more famous. Because that's what Dana did.
You ever watch Dana gamble on any of the feeds? Blackjack?
I can't. I remember when I worked for him and I was getting paid at 8 and 8, and I heard he tipped a blackjack dealer $50,000, and I'm thinking how I spill blood for this guy, but he gave that guy that gave him a drink or whatever $50,000, and I'm just I can't stomach that. I couldn't watch it now. Just even those YouTubers that spend that amount of money, it's you could literally be changing people's lives or how Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast is a good guy. He actually helps people all the time, and that's why he's as successful as he is. A lot of these other guys are gonna crash eventually because there's no substance to what they're doing.
We're gonna do original bro on this one.
What
on
color?
the side window, he said.
Yeah.
Green. Yep.
Oh, so do they want the signature, everything on the side?
I would do the original bro on the side and then sign it on the main window.
Okay.
This is for you, Ross Guzzo. Thank you. Ross Guzzo. Maybe one day, Emily. Somebody said, is there a chance that there could be an RK Bro reunion?
I would say unless one of us passed away, it's a guarantee.
Yeah.
One way or another. I mean, ideally it would probably be in the E, but I don't see how it wouldn't happen. There's no way.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to get to Randy one way or another.
There you hear it, guys. It's an exclusive. This is going to be for Jordan Lorenzen. We're going to do green. And OG Bro.
Yeah.
Any memories of you and Pete in the lake and the private jet of Triple H and NXT?
Yeah, that was some of the most fun I had filming stuff. Pete in real life is, and what is it? OG Bro?
Yeah.
Pete is Pete in real life. He's very serious. He rarely laughs or smiles that often. He's in a good mood. He's a good guy. But Pete, we're very opposite. Like, we both watch MMA, but we're both very different. You know what I mean? We both pro wrestle, but we're very different. Working with Pete, though, Pete elevated my game in tag team wrestling. Before Pete, I was okay at tag wrestling. After Pete, I had something to bring to tag teams. And then when I started tagging with Randy, that's when it really went up. And originally, you know who I was supposed to tag with before that?
Who's that?
Jeff Hardy. We were going to be the Hardy.
You guys would have been.
Hardy Bros.
Wow.
And Jeff, I love Jeff. We've talked multiple times since. Jeff didn't feel comfortable being the Hardy Bros.
I can
Hardy
understand.
Bros. And I completely
yeah.
understand, too. It's like, that's your team. And we're changing two letters. I get it.
Did you watch the Von Erich movie, Iron Claw? Did you see that?
I have not yet.
No.
I need to see it.
You should have been casted in. You could have been Curry.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
Yeah, they can do it.
Yeah.
You know, one day. I'm trying to get in like different kind of movies, like horror movies.
Porn? No.
Yeah, I know when I said that. Like,
Yeah,
shit.
like, wait,
no.
You opened yourself up for that one.
No.
All right, Joe. The last Funko. Did I put the sticker on there for Jordan Lorenzo? Did I give you this? I just want to make sure I had the sticker on that one.
Yeah.
All right, cool. This is gonna be for Chris Westmoreland, green paint pen, and the bro that runs the show.
Does he want the bro that runs the show on the side?
This one can be normal.
Okay.
Yeah. Denise would like to know if there's one person you could work, who would it be?
One person. There's one person I've been really wanting to wrestle for years. One person, but I don't think I'm going to be able to for at least a little bit of time.
Who's that?
And that one person is Kenny Omega.
Oh.
I feel like he has the body, the build, the endurance, the conditioning, the skills, the style, the emotion. I mean, I just remember when he was wrestling in New Japan a couple years ago, and he was just crushing it. And now he's in AEW, and it's just, to me, that was like the one that got away.
Yeah.
And then when I heard what recently has those issues, like Brock had,
Yeah,
right?
same thing.
And it's like, I wish him the best. I hope he recovers, because and that's if he even wants to work with me, but he is just, to me, he's on another level. It's like when I think pro wrestling, I think Kenny Omega.
He's an amazing worker. Go ahead.
Normal?
This was for Jason, green paint pen. Yep, we're just signing your name.
Cool.
Yep. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Jason.
Kelton. Vitro. We're going to do a Funko in purple. And this one, we're going to write to my bro, Kelty. Kelty. What are your thoughts on Will Ospreay?
I love him. I've wrestled him multiple times. I've wrestled him in Ireland, wrestled him in America, wrestled him in England. He's amazing. I'm glad he's got the deal with AEW. He's going to finish up with New Japan, or I don't know if he's still going to be doing both a little bit.
Right.
But he's incredible.
He is incredible.
Now, the reason I didn't say Will Ospreay before is because I've wrestled him 3 times.
I was going to ask you how many times you work him.
If I didn't wrestle him 3 times, I probably would have said Will Ospreay. But yeah, Will Ospreay is, to my personal opinion, I know it's not everybody's, he is probably the best professional wrestler, not sports entertainer, professional wrestler in the world today.
I agree with you 100%.
And the name was on this Kelty.
Yeah. Yep, Kelty.
Kelty.
Andrea Jackson said, I wish I could meet Matt Riddle in person and get a picture with him. He's my favorite bro.
Thanks, Andrea.
All right. David Rosenthal, photo number 3. Sign in the space above Matt's right shoulder. Any color you want.
Oh.
All right. Next, we have another one for David. 8x10, photo number 2. Oh, no, actually, photo number 2. Green paint pen. It's 420, bro. Thank you, David. Can Matt sing the Bobby Fish song? I don't even know what that means.
How much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish? How much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish? Yeah, and Bobby's a great guy too, I feel like I devastated him with that song. The fish fry got him.
I remember
and
that.
then I had a t-shirt and everything with it. It was catchy. Honestly, that also, before that, all my hard work, matches with Adam Cole, this, that, and the other thing, didn't mean anything. Vince saw me sing that about Bobby Fish, and I got the call the next day to possibly come up to the main roster.
That's great.
And I'm just like, that did it?
That's
Not an emotional, heart-wrenching promo or a crazy grueling match. No, how much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish?
That's absolutely amazing. He's like a fart joke guy.
Yeah.
That's what I hear. James
Who,
Weagle.
Bobby?
No, Vince.
Oh, yeah.
He
He's
likes
great.
fart jokes.
He's an older guy.
Yeah.
You know?
We're going to just sign this.
What color?
Any color you want.
That's why he loves R-Truth.
Yo, dude, he loves it. I mean, I'll be honest. You ever meet R-Truth? I love
He's the
R-Truth.
best.
Yeah, he's an amazing human being.
All right.
Honestly, most pro wrestlers in the WWE roster are just amazing human beings, in my personal opinion.
I was just telling him earlier. Was it today or the other day? I was
What's
talking
that?
About R-Truth. How I don't think anybody doesn't like R-Truth. He's just such a
Yeah, I
likable
mean,
guy.
if they don't talk about it. But like, I think everybody likes
Yeah.
him. Everybody.
This one's going to be for Justin Liu, and we're just going to sign in green paint pen, U.S. champ. Thank you, Justin. Oh, the last one for James Weagle, no sticker on there, no COA. What were the original plans for you and Drew McIntyre as a tag team?
Well, I don't think there was any plans because when I went to India, we were supposed to be wrestling by then, and I ended up not having a match, and I just carried his sword out to the ring after the match. So, flying 40 hours just to hold a sword for Drew, and not even the whole match, just to come out at the end and be like, hey, Drew, you forgot this. So I don't think there was any plan. I think... But it's the same thing. RK Bro wasn't supposed to be anything. They said you're going to have one match, you're going to beat him, you're going to tag, Randy's going to turn on you at the end of that match, and you guys have a feud and you wrestle at Backlash. What really happened was Randy worked with me once. He goes, I want to work with this guy again. We did the tag match. The crowd was crazy. Let's keep doing this. And we kept going
Got
until what
over
it was. Me and Drew, I would say potentially what would have happened is because people were getting drawn to us. Drew was the powerhouse. I was like the goofy little guy that was still durable and could fight. And we came up with the name McRiddle, kind of like the McGriddle McDonald's breakfast sandwich. So we knew we would. There's certain things, that you just know are gonna catch the WWE audience and universe. And I think when I talk to people don't realize that when you work for somewhere like WWE, I'm not catering to America. I'm not catering to Canada. I'm not catering to South America. I'm not catering to England. I'm catering to everybody. I'm catering to the world. I'm catering to India. I'm catering to everybody, millions of people that don't speak my language. That's who I'm trying to cater to. Hence things like bro and McRiddle and certain things that are simple and easy that might seem so stupid are very successful because the whole world can grasp that. Even if you don't speak my language, you know what bro means. You know I'm the bro. You can chant it. Just like Daniel Bryan's yes and other things. Even Roman's, ooh-ah. Anybody can yell ooh-ah, but that's what makes him connect. You can connect to us. If you're, there's others that are just too complicated and they might be super over in certain places, but worldwide they're not. And that's one thing I think people, especially guys at work, don't realize,
Yeah, no, it's true. It's all about branding. James Torque, Elite Action Figure, green paint pen. I'm going to write 419, got a minute, OG bro. That's a great quote.
419, question mark, you got a minute?
OG bro. Thank you, James. Where do I purchase a Funko? Right above, click the link, or on the website you're on the main page, there's a picture of Matt. Click on his picture. There's a drop-down menu, and you can select 8x10s, 11x14s, the Funkos, Elites, the hats. We got 16x20s, rolling paper, and sandals. You want to bring out another outfit, Joe? I have all of them. So we got 3 left, guys.
I think you did the blue one over there, right?
Yeah.
So we got the red and black.
We have the red and black one. All right. Check this out, too, guys. This is a really cool one. You got the name on the back. You got bro on the front. And then you got the ring jacket as well.
Yes.
Awesome. That's the front. It's got the zipper.
Oh,
if it's raining out, you can put this on. You'll stay dry.
You will. They're waterproof.
They're definitely waterproof.
They keep water in or sweat in, and they keep water and sweat out. So
that is the back. This will be perfect to get signed, guys. It's in black. Put paint pen on there. It's going to really pop. We're going to start this outfit at $1,000. And this is definitely one of my favorite ones. Do you remember where you might have worn that at?
Definitely on Raw. I know that with the red and black. I wore it in Europe a couple times, but I didn't wear it for the Gunther match. The one I actually tried to bring those, but I couldn't find the one jacket that matched the trunks for that show.
Right.
And I also didn't want to just bring the shorts and not the jacket. But if we do this again, I have the plethora of gear. I figured I'd just
You have so
start
much
with
stuff, it's
this.
incredible.
Yeah, and it's stuff I can't wear anymore. I got WrestleMania ones. I got, I just didn't want to start with all the fireworks right off the bat,
All right. Somebody asked if you would do 250 for these opening
Yeah.
bid. All right, Ross, he will accept 250, so we're going to go with that, and we'll leave this up for another 5 minutes. Anybody who wants to bid on it, we'll do $25 intervals, so maybe the next bid should be 275. 275. So, Ross, let us know. Oh, no, you're already at 250. I'm just rambling. All right. Up next, we have Rowell. You try to pronounce that last name, because I can't say that.
Bien.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of vowels in there.
Somebody asked about the Puerto Rico gear. Not yet. Let me know. All right. Royale. Photo number 1, blue Sharpie. And we are going to sign to Raina, R-A-I-N-A. Hey, bro.
R-A-I-N-A?
Is it R-A-I-N-A? Yep.
Yep.
And then, hey, bro. And then your name. Hey, what's up, Dominic? Matt, what was the plan going to be with you when Randy eventually returned?
Well, the plan was, we were hoping he wasn't going to get hurt. Well, I don't want to really say it because what if I do return? And,
Right, you never know.
And then we do the story.
Tune in, guys.
Yeah, I would say eventually all teams eventually turn on each other.
Of course.
I don't want to give the spoiler of who was going to turn on who.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You know?
Oh, somebody said the Nicholas Ladoris Funko. Can you grab that really quick? You forgot on the side window RK Bro 420 for both Funkos. Okay, for both Funkos. We got you, Nick.
Yeah. And if there's anybody else that wants
It's
to
on there?
throw the
It's on there, yeah.
Oh, it's on there, Nick. They're on there.
I try to throw that on, but at the same time, I don't know if these Funkos are going to kids or not. I don't,
Right.
Yeah, most kids don't know what 20 means, but still,
Yeah.
try to avoid that.
Unless you like that.
Yeah.
This one is going to be for the same gentleman. This one we're going to write to Roel.
What marker? Pen?
Blue Sharpie.
Blue Sharpie
Yep.
still, okay. And 2.
Rowell.
Yeah.
And then hey, bro. There you go. Oops, put this back here.
Thank you.
All right. Somebody asked, what did the first jacket and gear combo go for? Tristan, it was $1,000. We have 3 other pairs here. We have his Puerto Rico outfit. I'll show it again in a couple minutes. And we have the other 2 that we showed as well. Let's see. Do you think your feud or storyline with Solo Sakai needed to end in the fight pit?
Okay, so I love the fight pit match. I'm a huge fan of it. But, and even the one I did in Philadelphia with Seth was okay. The thing with the fight pit, if you actually don't know how to fight, it's not going to be as good of a match as it should be. I'm not going to say Solo doesn't know how to fight. But
Right.
I've also never seen him fight professionally in the UFC either. So I don't think he's at that level. Kind of like Seth. Now, when I had a match with Tim Thatcher in the fight pit, I probably enjoyed that out of all my fight pit matches the most because Tim Thatcher does jiu-jitsu, does striking, trains in combat sports. So when you go into a combat sports style match, it's easier to work. Because the thing is, in the fight pit, there's no rope breaks. In the fight pit, there's no ropes to climb up on and do moves. You can't exit the ring because there's a cage, but there's also not a door. You're not trying to escape. You can escape. There's actually a case around it. And then we have a platform at the top, which honestly is grueling because it's literally steel and metal and everything else.
There's a picture of that. That's
I
from
took a
Philly?
picture. I
Oh,
took
that's
a
your
picture.
picture.
You were wearing that green gear.
Well, no, that's different green gear. And if you want, I can bring that gear next
Yeah,
time.
definitely, 100%.
I just didn't want to start with, the bangers right off the bat. I figured, Let's bring out the gear where I did the job most of the time. You know, like the 6-man tag where Solo hit me with the spike.
Wow, Fightful is watching our show right now, and they already reported the Brock Lesnar Royal Rumble story from us.
Oh.
So we're gonna make some headlines here.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure that story leaked then because I told everybody in the locker room, and I know I'm not gonna mention names, but there's definitely somebody that knows. I mean, I know Sean Ross, but somebody definitely leaked the story then too. So this isn't news to
Right.
me or most people. But hey, thanks Fightful.
Thanks for the plug too.
Yeah,
Hopefully
dude.
they mentioned
Appreciate it.
signed by superstars.
Good.
I need a hat, and it's gonna be for Isaac Lopez. We're gonna do in black Sharpie,
Nice.
and this one we're gonna write my bro Isaac from the original Bro.
Isaac AISSAC.
ISAAC. Yep.
Yeah.
Forgive me, credit.
And what was the
Cool.
rest of it?
My bro Isaac from the original Bro.
They have 3 different things that were told here. Up.
For my hat that I ordered, could you add to my bro Isaac? It wouldn't let me add the word to. Yeah, so we're gonna write 2 on the front of that.
Yeah.
You got it, Isaac. No problem. Any UFC gloves? Joe, do we have any UFC gloves here? No. They're all sold from Dan and Shamrock. Gotcha. No problem, Rob. All right, Wes Evans. We got a Funko. Guys, we'll probably stay on for about another 30 minutes, maybe a little bit sooner than that. We started about 15 minutes early. If you want to get your order in now is the time to do it.
It's the time.
Yeah. All right,
What-
this
what color is
green
this?
paint pen, and we're just sign your name.
Beautiful. I'd love to stay longer, but I do have a flight.
Yes. Oh, Rob Tackett, can't get my order in. It says my address is wrong. Not sure why it says that. Weird because it's right, and we have mailed lots of stuff to this address. Rob, let me know what you need. We'll just invoice you. Let us know. Somebody said, seen you wrestle at Clash at the Castle in Cardiff. How was it for you being there?
It was awesome. It was a huge venue. It was great. And honestly, Seth Rollins is one of the best sports entertainers in the world. His outfit was a little much for me. It was very Elton John, but it was loud. And then, of course, he curb stomped me off the second rope, which, honestly, I don't know if anybody knows this. Curb stomps aren't fun to take. Like, I know we're working. He stomps your head. Like, it's a dangerous move, especially off the second rope. And I'll say this, especially the first time we actually worked, which was at the Rumble, and he eliminated me. And this is after I said my piece and we were cool. He stomped my head into the apron hard. Maybe he did on purpose, maybe he didn't. I'll say every other curb stomp after that's been way softer, you know. But hey.
Receipt, brother.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Right.
But accidentally, I did kick Seth in the face one night.
Oh.
I was giving him chest kicks, and he was selling all big, and then he leaned into, and I kicked him right in the jaw, and I was like, and I just saw his eyes go a little white, and I was like, oh no, and that brought him to the corner. I was like, I'm sorry, dude. Like, hey, when you're ready, just start fighting back and get me back, dude. I gave him I was like, give me a receipt, dude, and he did. He was like, oh, I'm fired up. I was like, good for you.
That's awesome.
Okay.
All right, David Rosenthal, photo number 5. Blue Sharpie, above your left shoulder. RK Bro, Raw Tag Team Champions.
And then sign, dudes. So write that here.
Yeah.
And then sign here.
That's perfect.
So, do you want the 420 in there? RK Bro 420 or just RK Bro?
Just RK Bro, he wrote.
RK Bro.
Yep.
Tag Team Champions.
Yep, Raw Tag Team Champions, and then your signature. Thanks, Dave. Somebody asked if you're interested in fighting for the BKFC.
Bare knuckle fighting. I mean, my face. I mean, I'm not that pretty, but I'm not that ugly either. You know what I'm saying? I got all my teeth. I mean, the front 2 are fake because they got knocked out in a fight when I was like in my 20s. But that's a hard one. That's a hard one because, like I said, the money's right and the fight's right. Definitely, I don't mind scrapping, but also boxing is. And this is even the thing with just boxing. It's such a one-dimensional sport, especially when you go from kicking, kneeing, elbow, takedown, submissions, transitions, clinch work. And now you're just bare knuckle and you can only punch a dude in the face or body. But it's just very limited. Also, I've broken my hands a couple times with gloves, so I'd probably just break my hands if I fought bare knuckle. But like I said, if the money's right, I'll show up.
Blue Meanie, Brian Heffern says, "What's up, fellas? Looking good."
What's up, dude? I saw you the other day at MLW. Love you, dude.
Rob Tackett, anything on there? Any inscriptions or anything? I just got your message, Rob. Meanie pretty much trained you, right? Or helped with the training at Monster Factory in Jersey?
Sure did. Great guy.
What was the best thing that Meanie taught you?
With Meanie, the best thing he taught me was more psychology and how to deal with people and talk to people, especially in the back and stuff like that. Also, I mean, I feel like at the factory, I don't know how it is now, but I feel like then it was like good cop, bad cop. Meanie was a good cop. You know,
100%.
but like, you know, you got some of the other trainers and coaches. They were more so bad cop. They'd be on your ass and be more intense on you. While Meanie would break it down a little differently, tell you how you can avoid these situations. Like, perfect example is Meanie always told me, you never want to be told to turn it up, especially if you're there. You don't want to be told to, if anything, you want to be told turn it down, because it's easier to turn something down than it is to turn up. If you turn, you're like, I'm at 10. This is as high as I go, right? Turn it up. How? If I'm at a 10, but you want me at a 5, okay, I can go back down to a 5.
Yeah.
So Meanie's, one of his advice is like, you know, you would rather be up like that and be like, hey, tone it down a little bit, than be so toned down that they're telling you to tone it up and you can't.
Yeah.
So.
Good lesson there, Meanie.
And that was just one of many things Meanie taught me.
This is going to be for Rob Tackett. What other color you think pops?
The Sheamus WrestleMania match is underrated. Sheamus is a stallion. He's a legend in WWE. And I'll tell you this. I fought in the UFC. You wrestle Sheamus in a wrestling match, it's damn near close to that. Because the dude goes. But if you're like me, if you're like Sheamus, if you're like Drew McIntyre, if you're like certain people, that's what you live for. When I get in that ring, I want to suspend your belief. I want you to see me get hit. You know, if you watch me even with Cassius Ohno on NXT, there's clips and gifs of him kicking me dead in the face. I mean, he unfollowed me on Twitter, so maybe he really doesn't like me, but I don't know. I like him still. But, you know, it's just, I like that real feel, the intensity, the drool coming out of the mouth, blood dripping, you know. I want you to feel for me.
Sheamus is very stiff. I watch him all the time. I'm like, damn, man, he's fucking like stiff in the shit.
Dude, yeah, he is.
It's awesome.
Great. What did we want on this?
We're just gonna sign your name.
Blue pen, paint.
Whatever color you like.
Let's
What
make
do you
it
think will
with
pop?
paint.
Yeah. Rob Tackett, this is for you. And Joe, you got to invoice Rob for 2 8x10s. There's one, and this one's for Rob as well. All right, guys, final call on the flip-flops. Does anybody want to go to 275, or is Ross going to grab these?
Ross is looking strong right now.
We'll do another minute countdown, Ross. What are your thoughts? Great question on Logan Paul and WWE.
Logan Paul is a once-in-a-lifetime athlete. You know, he's very charismatic. He has a huge fan base. Granted, that fan base is not the WWE fan base, but it takes time. I remember when I first started on the indies, nobody liked me. They hated me. I was a UFC fighter. It took about 6 months, and everybody was chanting bro. You know, with Logan Paul, I think the thing that helped him, even though he cheated to win, is the U.S. champion, correct? He beat Rey Mysterio, but he also saved Rey Mysterio's life on a kind of moonsault, which a lesser person would have messed it up, and that could have been really bad for Rey.
100%.
You know, and Rey's a professional, and you know Rey was appreciative. And honestly, and smart fans, smart size, that now Logan Paul's cool. Now, granted, I mean, he's done other things that people don't like, but...
How do the boys treat him in the locker room? Is he well liked by the boys?
No, he doesn't hang out with us.
Really?
He has his own locker room like Brock or anybody else. Like,
Right.
Brock doesn't hang out with anybody. He goes
No, I knew that.
to
But
his locker room. Logan Paul goes to his locker room. Rhonda would go to her locker room, you know?
Right.
Like me, and then
did you get along with Ronda?
Yeah, oh yeah, Rhonda's awesome.
Right.
And then you got a guy, you know, like, say, like Randy could have his own locker room.
He's one of the boys.
One of the boys. And there's others, like Drew could have his own. He wants to be with the boys. Sheamus could have his own. He's one of the boys,
Right.
you know? And it's also comfort. Some people need their privacy, want to get focused. Other people, like me, I'm more comfortable around people that I'm going to work with, interact with, and what have you. Also, I want to see what's going on with the rest of the show and other things. So it's just good to be part of that community in the locker room, you know?
To me, I love Logan Paul. I think, like you said, he's just such an incredible athlete.
Yeah.
And he's
And
better
he
than some of the
bring-
talent that's there.
And he brings money to the table. At the end of the day, people got to realize this. There's a reason why certain people are hired, why people are signed, why people are doing what they're doing. It's because they're valuable. They do bring money. Regardless if you agree or not, or if it's your money or not, they're money.
Yeah. All right. That's for Jordan, I believe, right? Did we write
You got it.
Hey Bro Jordan? I don't think, yeah, I forgot to tell you
will.
that. Yep, Hey Bro Jordan. Thank you, Jordan Carson. All right, next up, Michael Frazier. Guys, about 10 minutes left, 15 minutes left in the signing. Get your orders in now.
Get them now.
All right. See, somebody heard me. All right. Photo number 3, red paint pen to Michael, 420 Bro.
Michael.
Yep.
That's right. 2. And what was the rest of it?
To Michael, 420 Bro.
420 bro.
Food is on the way. All right. Funko here. We'll do green paint pen. Same thing to Michael, 420 Bro. I'm going to show you all the ring worn stuff again. So I guess, Ross, you got this at $250. Joe's going to invoice you now, Ross. Let us know what you want on these. All right. Matthias Bloch. Photo number 2. We're going to write on here, to Matthias. Happy birthday, bro.
To Matthias. How do you spell that?
That's weird. It's Matthias. All right, Chris Whitty, you're up next. Thank you, Chris. Photo number 1. Joe, anything on this one? All right, we're just going to sign your name.
Any pen?
Any pen's cool.
Hey, Matt.
Yes.
A friend of mine is watching. He said if you need any.
We got it. The food's on the way.
Yep, it's coming. It's coming now.
That's food.
Okay.
What made you want to become a wrestler after your time in UFC?
So I wanted to be a wrestler before my time in the UFC, but growing up, I didn't think I was big enough and I wasn't popular enough or whatever it is. And wrestling, is if you just go in through professional wrestling, it's a completely different world. With my amateur wrestling background, I just felt like the transition and the Ultimate Fighter aired the first year, my freshman year at college.
Yeah.
So I'm like 18, 19. I'm finally of age where I could legally fight people in a cage, legally.
Right.
And I was like, all right. And then when I left, when I basically dropped out of college to pursue an MMA career, that's what it was. I did jiu-jitsu, trained, and then got on the Ultimate Fighter. And when I got released from the UFC,
Right.
I was watching the network for $9.99, and I saw this dude named Daniel Bryan, which I already was familiar with, but I saw him win the titles, do the whole thing, and he has a very MMA based background and his jiu-jitsu and all that. And I watched it, and Daniel Bryan's amazing, and I thought to myself, I go, I can do this, and I think I might, because he's Daniel Bryan. I know a lot more, and he's extremely talented. And I was like, I think I might be able to do it even better.
That's awesome.
That was then.
Right.
Now, Daniel Bryan's still a GOAT. I'm still just trying to get up to that level or anybody's level. But at the end of the day, that's what it was. I saw an opportunity. It's something I wanted to do my whole life. And then I also feel like the landscape changed. When I was also in college and I started fighting, it was like the land of the giants. You had like Batista
Yep.
and guys like that were like, those are the champs. And they're like,
Yeah.
big, and I'm like, well, I could probably choke him out in real life, but it doesn't matter.
Did you get in a lot of fights in high school and stuff?
No.
No? What made you so confident about MMA? Just was it in you? Was it something that you knew you could do? I mean, it obviously takes a lot of guts to get in a cage.
Yeah, for me, I'm crazy,
Right.
so it didn't matter. Like that's why I'd always go into fights with smiles.
Right.
And it's like, what's the worst thing you're gonna do to me? Hurt me? Break my arm? Break my face? Break my jaw? Like, well, I'll heal. Or you kill me? Okay, it's over anyway. The lights go out. What are you gonna do to me?
Right.
And once you don't have any fear and you
That's a
don't
good
care,
mentality.
yeah, it's like you almost become like unstoppable. And don't get me wrong, people beat me, but it didn't matter.
Right.
You know? So, okay, so what are we signing
Just
on?
sign it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we are wrapping things up here. Somebody offered you $80 for your hat.
Dude, let me tell you this: you can get this hat at Spencer's. It's a Jason hat.
I want to get the ring gear again. Joe.
I mean, I would love to give it to you, but this is my only hat for my ride home,
Yeah,
and I got the whole tracksuit that matches. It's a pretty sweet fit, you know.
Guys, since we were wrapping up, do you want to just take $1,000 for any of them, or you?
I'll take 1,000 for any of them,
Guys,
and then I'll leave the gears here as well. We'll be in touch if you don't mind.
100%, dude.
Yeah, I'll leave the gears here. So anybody that contacts Rob and they want one of the gears, I'm more than happy, and we can negotiate. You can help out with that.
100%.
So.
Guys, we have these available right now. Get them signed live. This is the Puerto Rico outfit from when he wrestled with Sammy and Kevin Owens against the Bloodline. We also have this outfit here. That's available. I have his the sandals here. What's on these? That's the other one too. This is also available for $1,000. You got the tights with it. And then my favorite is in the corner. When Joe comes back, I'll grab them. If you guys want to book him, a lot of people are asking. I'm not going to give his contact out after here. Just contact me, and I'll give you. I'll talk to Matt. And
Well, for signings or wrestling?
I think they
Both?
Yeah, both.
Yeah, contact Rob. He can give me the 411 on the situation.
Yeah.
I would say just contact me up, but literally my inbox, my DMs, my texts, everybody with all the dates and agreements I already have, plus taking on even more, you know. And it's me. I'm kind of a space cadet.
Right.
So it's Rob knows that.
Yeah.
So. All right, what market?
Ringworn WWE.
Guys, that outfit that I just showed is amazing to get
it's
signed. If anybody wants it, let me know.
I guess on the sides.
Just got my cards in the mail. They look
Oh, so
amazing.
just
Thank you,
do it
Chris.
right here, you think,
Don't
right?
forget, guys, this Thursday we have Perry Saturn coming here, one half of the Eliminators from ECW, and Friday is Mikey Whipwreck, all starting at 7 p.m. right here live on Signed by Superstars. And Ross, we're signing yours right now.
Just in England, I'll do the red and black set.
The red and black. You got it, Justin England. We're going to invoice you right now. Thank you, Justin. There you go, Justin. Let us know what you want on there. We're going to invoice you. So I've got two left, guys. I got the green one from Puerto Rico, the main event. And then I have the other outfit as well. Worn on house shows and TV. Sounds good, AJ? So you got that, Joe?
Yeah, I'm invoicing.
All right, cool.
Perfect.
Multiple catchphrases on the flip flops.
There you go. Thanks, Ross.
Thank you, Ross.
Ian Thorpe, photo number 5. Ian Thorpe. We're going to do white paint pen, and we're just going to sign your name. I think we just got another order to Joe.
Gotta do a sprinkler.
Ross said, you are the best, Matt.
Oh, Ross, thank you, dude. You're the best.
Matt, do you think we're getting Bad Bunny at Logan Paul for the U.S. belt at WrestleMania?
Well, I can say this about Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny won't do the job. That's why he just released the 24/7. He won't lose a match.
Wow.
Think about it like this. The guy who's Money in the Bank, Damian Priest, lost him in Puerto Rico. I mean, they're both Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Technically, either one could have won. But, yes, Bad Bunny, nice enough guy, but I don't, maybe, but if they wrestle, he's winning. I don't see, because he's not going to lose.
Wow.
So,
Good for business.
yeah.
Jeff Mook. We got you, bro. RK Bro on this one for Jeff.
Yes.
Any color you want, probably green.
Yeah, I'll do the green. Now, do you want the RK Bro on the side or the front? Can he answer?
Yeah, if he hears this, he'll answer. If
Sign
Matt,
in green.
yeah, in green. No, he said on the side. Oh, the front, he said.
Yeah.
You got it.
So, RK Bro. Perfect.
Did Matt have any gear that had RK Bro on it, and does he still have the pink and green snakeskin set?
I got those. That's what I'm saying. I got the U.S. title match with Sheamus. I got the WrestleMania with Randy. I got the snakeskin when we won the tag titles for the first time at SummerSlam in Las Vegas, Nevada. Oh, I got a plethora of
Travis,
gear.
just hit me up. We'll hook it up for you.
If you hit up Rob, we can work out. The reason I didn't want to bring those is because they're very close to me, and if I were to release them, I'd probably want even more than $1,000.
Well, Travis has Travis. I hope you don't care that I say this. Travis is a huge collector and he's got money. So
Cool.
His basement is ridiculous. It's a museum.
Well, Travis, talk to Rob. We'll definitely work something out, and if there's a specific gear, we can definitely make it happen.
Yeah, Michael. Wait, that was the first thing we did was mail-ins in the beginning of the show. Yep. All right. We did sell. We're just waiting for Justin to pay this one.
We do these in green.
Yeah.
Don't forget, guys, we have 2 outfits left. This was worn in the main event WWE pay-per-view in Puerto Rico. It was Matt and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens against the Bloodline. What an amazing crowd. Puerto Rico is amazing.
They were. But to be fair, like even like when we go France or Germany or anything,
Right.
the crowds are white hot because
They're not there that
WWE's there maybe once or
Yep.
twice a year.
Yeah.
So it's like, and we, like I said, and that's why I said when I try to draw to a mass audience, like that's what I'm saying. Like France were huge, Germany were huge, England were huge, Scotland were huge, Ireland were huge. Like there's not a place where WWE isn't a big deal, you know.
All right. Thank you, Justin, for paying. Just let us know what you want on there. We're going to get it signed on camera for you.
I'll take them.
All right. Good question. What was your favorite fast food spot and favorite snack?
You know, as I get older, I'm gonna have to say Taco Bell.
Nice.
You know, I'm not gonna say they're healthy options,
Right.
but like for me, I know I look pretty skinny, but I eat like a maniac, and I eat junk food all the time. I eat a lot. I need calories, or I'll just waste away.
You take pre-workout at all or no?
No,
Okay.
no, I don't need pre-work.
Yeah.
I'm always ramped up,
Right.
you know. So that's why I do the 420. Keeps me mild.
Where's the green? Green. Let's put RK Bro.
Yes, sir.
You got it, Justin. He wants on these WWE ring worn, any catchphrase, and your autograph. Any color you think will pop. Mike, what do you think?
Hold on.
All right. Emily, thank you for your order. We just got it in. We'll do that next.
Thinking white,
White.
or
Would this work on here? This white?
what?
Emily.
Well, we can. How would I do a line? And if it doesn't, no. And what are we putting on WWE ring worn?
Yeah, your catchphrase and then your
think so?
sig.
No,
I'm glad you liked it.
let's do a different one.
Meanie said he saw you eat a whole pizza once.
Yeah, I remember one time at the Monster Factory.
Got white?
Yeah, I'll try. I was at the Monster Factory and we were doing a kid's birthday party. You know, we'll do birthday parties and we practice our moves, whatever. And before I was starving, I ate a whole pizza before I had like a 20-minute match with Nick Camarado. You know Nick. So I think we just got to be careful with this.
Guys, we got 2 outfits left, guys. 2 outfits left. Does anybody want them? You're getting them for a steal at $1,000. Absolute steal. And we're going to be live tomorrow night at 7 o'clock selling merchandise. So definitely want to tune in tomorrow on Tuesday, 7 p.m. right here on this website.
You know, when they ask for all those catchphrases, I forget I got to sign it. But yeah, that's good.
Same thing on this. Back or front. All right, Emily, photo number 5. 5.
Yeah. And what is the WWE ring one?
Yeah, the same thing. No problem, Justin. Thank you. Scott Sanders, photo number 1. Awesome. This is for Emily. White paint pen to Emily, and then we'll just sign your name. We're gonna wrap things up
to
here.
Emily, right?
Yep. EMILY. You can afford them. If you can't, we do shop pay, Alex. If you live in the United States, you can make, if you want to buy an outfit, we do payment plans through our website. It's called Shop Pay. If you got good credit, it will work. And then Scott Sanders to Scott, and then we're just going to sign your name. So the outfits that are remaining here, I'll have Matt sign them, and we'll show them tomorrow on the show again. If somebody wants to contact me, let me know, and we will sell them. We can do Shop Pay. You can buy it right now through Shop Pay. All right. Well, Joe, I think we're going to wrap things up, right?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. I want to thank Matt for stopping by, signed by Superstars. We made
thank
some
you.
headlines today. I don't know if you want to auction off the shirt or just take it home. You can wear it.
Yeah, does
Or
anybody want the CM Punk shirt?
you could line your bird cage with it. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope to see everybody back tomorrow night. And don't forget, Thursday, Perry Saturn. Friday, Mikey Whipwreck. It's going to be awesome. Bro.
Bro.
Thanks again.
Thank you.